dropshipping or e-commerce at large is a testing game, right? You never know what's going to work. I went down and I looked at the category of the people that actually purchases products the most online, right? And quite obvious, it would be women. The store was making around 150 to like 200k. When you get too caught up in the grind, you forget there's life out there, you know. And when you start making the money, you forget like the main reason you wanted to make this money so
It's
that
because
you
of
can
freedom.
do the things
Yeah.
you love, you know. Don't be afraid to lose money.
Oof.
Yeah. So in the first stages of your journey, you're actually going to lose some money testing here and there, but eventually, like I said, it's a testing game and you don't know when you're going to get lucky. People don't often purchase products, but they purchase the solutions that the product provides.
Blueprint episode 19 or 18, choose one. It should be in the description. Thank you so much for being part of this blueprint. Guys, it's been a year now, 2 years that I've done this. I think a year. And it's one of the hardest things. I think when it comes to podcasting, you don't understand the work that is being put in. If you could see the studio right now, the people that are putting this together and how much money it takes to have these studios and have this quality when it comes to sound and everything else. We just thank you for your support, for being here. With that being said, we're about to hit 100k subscribers. We're about to have a plaque right here. We're about to have a plaque right here.
Shout
The
out
day,
to
yeah,
that.
the day we do that, man, I need to find the first subscriber to my channel because I know it wasn't my mother, it wasn't my friend. If you know you're the first subscriber, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I want the first person to ever subscribe to my channel. I've got a huge present for you. It's gonna be crazy. Thank you for subscribing, guys. A lot of you guys watch, but you don't subscribe. So please do the right thing. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I've brought you dropshippers, forex traders. I've brought I brought you guys all the guys in the industries. But this one it's got flavor, man. It's got that thing, man. It's got that thing because you're doing exactly what I do,
Yeah.
except you're like, see this physicality of touching things, dirt on my hands.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna be about that. I'm gonna drop ship though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop ship though, but I'm not gonna drop ship the way you guys are doing.
I started there though.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll get into it.
Started there, yeah.
Thank you so much for taking my call. Thank you so much. I know I call everybody a day before we shoot because the studios are not always open, so I have to call you guys. So thank you so much for joining us today. In 4 sentences, who are you, where you from, and what do you do?
All right. First, my name is Sakile, and I'm a BCom accounting graduate. Actually, I normally just say that I got the certification so that I can always say this. In the introduction.
You graduated
because
for a reason.
I actually never used the qualification,
yeah.
you know. So yeah, I'm a BCom accounting graduate. I'm also currently just completing a qualification in software engineering, so I'm a software developer.
Wow.
I'm also an entrepreneur, which is like a huge part of my life, right? But the biggest one is that I'm a Jesus boy, so I'm saved and I am a Christian. So yeah, that's all about me.
You are doing something called drop shipping, but digital products,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, it's you guys calling it drop shipping.
Okay,
right?
my bad,
But
my
it's
bad.
basically e-commerce.
Okay.
Because I actually don't dropship because dropshipping is a fulfillment method, right? Where you are fulfilling, where you actually are selling a product as a middleman. Like I think people know that this definition.
No, but you
But,
can explain it for someone
alright.
who's watching this for the first time.
Okay, so basically, dropshipping is a fulfillment method, right? So where you basically are a third party or a middleman, right? So what you do is that you go in the gap, you find what suppliers have or what consumers are looking for. So what you do is that you connect the supplier and the customer, and then you find out what the price is from the supplier. You do your own your own markup. I said makeup. So you do your own markup, and the difference is your profit. Yeah.
100%. And you did that before you did
Yeah.
what
I
you're going to
started
explain
there.
to me right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Why did you stop that? Why did you stop dropshipping? As you're enjoying the episode, I just want to send a special shout out to Octa being the Blueprint sponsor. Octa is the most trusted broker in South Africa in 2024. Not only have I chosen to partner up with them because they are transparent, but Octa does exactly what they said they will do. Remember, you can start your trades with Octa with only $25. With Octa being so transparent, you get low spreads, no commissions, and no hidden fees. With a minimum deposit of just $25, you can start trading today. Link is in the description. Start trading and start changing your life.
I actually didn't stop. But for me, I was actually forced into. I feel like most of the stuff I do, I actually get pushed in a
Everything's
corner.
I
you know,
get you,
so
yeah.
yeah, I was actually
Someone
forced.
actually, another dropshipper said that. I know you say you're not a dropshipper.
Yeah.
They were forced out of like they didn't have a choice to come to South Africa. You are saying something. Everybody's like it's a forced thing.
Oh yeah, I see. So what happened is I was dropshipping while I was still in Joburg. So after completing my degree, I went back home to Nelspruit, right? So now what happened is that I didn't have access to suppliers because Nelspruit is not like Joburg where you have like your small streets, your Dragon cities, your China malls and all of that, right? So I didn't have access to suppliers because for me, when I started, I actually was fulfilling my own products. So I still wanted that because I ensured that my customers get the right product because one thing I wanted to avoid the most was chargebacks, right? Because I care about my accounts. I don't want my accounts to get flagged, and all of that. So I always cared about packaging the products well and all of that. So yeah, that's what I did. And then when I was in Nelspruit, I wanted to do the same thing, but I didn't have access to suppliers. So I still wanted to make the money, right? And I know like the whole procedure and the processes of having to make money. And then I was like, how do I still make money on Shopify, running ads and without access to suppliers and still make the money, right? And then that's when I started researching and then I figured that I can start selling digital solutions and products and softwares and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So you this is when you discover, okay, there's a better way to actually do this thing.
Yeah.
When you said we call it drop shipping, what are you doing?
So it's basically e-commerce.
E-commerce.
Yeah, it's e-commerce because, like I said, dropshipping is a fulfillment method. Yeah. So for me,
e-commerce and drop shipping is two different things.
So e-commerce is basically the whole idea of transacting online. So in this case, you are transacting, actually purchasing a software product, right? A non-tangible product, right? So and then that product gets delivered to you electronically.
Yes.
So that's why I would say then in that case it's e-commerce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you discover your first digital product? What did you say you were gonna sell, and how did you know that this thing can work? And where I seen that it's in dollars, so that means that you're basically doing it overseas. Is it one of those ClickBanks things, or I'd like explain it to us, like break it down even to me, because
Okay.
I'm so
Let
interested.
me get the question again. Can you reiterate
Okay,
the
so-
question? Yeah.
I want to understand. You say e-commerce,
Yeah.
but in e-commerce you are selling digital products.
Yeah.
Right? In the digital products that you're selling, right?
Yeah.
When did you discover, okay, this is the route I'm gonna go? I'm not gonna sell physical products. I'm gonna sell digital products. And what was the first product you decided? Because for me, my first digital product was a ebook.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What was your first digital product, and what was like the way forward? Like, how were you going to do this whole thing?
All right. So how it started for me was that remember I didn't have an option to choose like, okay, am I gonna go physical or am I gonna go digital? So I had to look for a digital product that I'm going to sell. And as you may know, dropshipping or e-commerce at large is a testing game, right? You never know what's gonna work. So what I did was I just went all out and looked for products that people are looking to purchase and products that people are looking to you go to look for products that people are looking to purchase. So what I did was I went down and I looked at the category of the people that actually purchases products the most online, right? and quite obvious it would be women, right? And then I looked at the biggest niche, right? That transacts online.
Let me guess.
Yeah,
Can I guess?
yeah, you can.
Losing weight.
No,
Why?
it's finance. Yeah. So it's finance. So that's why making money online is a very huge niche, right? So yeah. So the first product that I then decided to do there was how to. It was a PDF on how to increase your credit score, right? Yeah. So it was because I was also looking at making money out of ClearScore from their affiliate program there.
Okay.
Yeah. So but then, like I said, it's all a testing game. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a lot of money out of this. And guess what? It didn't convert. You know?
The clear score
yeah,
one.
yeah, it didn't. It didn't convert. And yeah,
So when someone signs up, so that's affiliate marketing as well, right?
so yeah, at first, you were going to purchase the product.
Okay.
Yeah, you purchase the PDF. And then inside the PDF, we explain like how you can check your credit score.
And
Then
inside
we
there
give you
is a
a
link.
link. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I
You
get it,
see,
I get
yeah,
it, I
so
get it.
that's how I planned it all out.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So you're gonna do that, but unfortunately, that didn't convert. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so there's one of my friends that I actually speak about e-commerce a lot with, and then we decided to test out a mental health product. Right. That was the second product we were testing out, and then we got sales on that one. Right.
wow.
Yeah. So it was about how to get over depression and all of that, how to cope with stress, how to cope with being alone,
Anxiety.
anxiety, and all of that, right? So that started to convert, but we weren't profitable. So we were always breaking even or just making a bit of money.
I'm confused. If you say you're not profitable, it's a digital product.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So let's say I'm selling a digital product for $300, but it cost me $300 to get a purchase.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
So you guys were running ads.
Yeah, we're running ads.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. Because I'm a huge fan of ads. I don't like creating content like every time I have to be in
Yeah,
front of the
yeah,
camera.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I've
why you
seen that.
really never see.
You got like
Yeah.
4 posts on your. I'm like, why is this guy not
Yeah.
posting?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm really camera shy. And
Nah?
yeah. And generally I'm just an introvert. So
I
yeah.
get it. I get it. I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I get it. Okay. All right. So you running ads. The maybe let's say the ebook or the digital product is mental health. How to
How to
Suff-
cope with stress.
yeah, stress or whatever. Let's say
Yeah.
that's you're running ads. Conversion is 300, and the ebook is 300.
Yeah.
So you're not making profit.
Yeah.
What is the next move?
So this is also the same time where I became a huge fan of upsells, downsells, and cross sells, because that's when I figured that you might break even on the front offer, right? But then when you start to upsell a person or you downsell them, you actually make money out of the upsell, and you are not spending extra money
Because
because
they're
if it-
already there.
they're already there and they already trust you. You don't have to do extra convincing for the person to actually trust you and actually spend more money on you, right? And also, people have dopamine when they're purchasing a product. Like dopamine hits because so when you feel like this product is actually going to solve my
your
problem,
problems,
right?
yeah.
So and if I offer you an additional thing, right? I'm saying not only does it solve your problem, but it offers you more convenience as well. You'll be like, let me get the convenience stuff as well, right? So that's when you're able to make money out of the back end, right? So that's when I started then implementing downsells and cross sells, and then we went to I did my own course there.
Yeah.
And that's when I figured I'm not a huge fan of courses, you
Yeah.
know, because I feel like people are coming into my personal space, and
I saw your first. That's how I first knew. Bro, on my TikTok,
yeah,
the only thing I see is ads.
mm-hmm.
Literally,
Yeah.
and all the ads is about.
And I was running ads when no one in SA was running ads.
I was about to say on TikTok. That's how I hit you up.
Yeah.
That's how I hit you up because I was
Yeah.
like, "How are you running ads?" Because at that time, no one was running ads.
No one was running ads in
no one
SA.
was running ads,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you had this ad, and I could see your engagement and your
Yeah, it was
conversion
crazy,
was so crazy, and it was a simple video,
Yeah.
but you killed it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you killed it. Like I that's how I was like, yo, who is this guy? Then I started following you, and then I was like, okay,
Hoping to see more content, maybe.
I wanted to know what you're about.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. I just wanted to know what you really about because in the e-commerce world, like you want to know more. We all stalk each other.
Yeah, and it's a small community.
It's a very small community.
Yeah.
We know each other. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to know, oh, who's this, whatever, what are they doing and stuff like that. And you can suss out the noise.
Yeah.
But I like what you just said. You're not about courses because people get into your personal space and all of that. Like it was bombarding, right? So when you
Yeah.
started with your first course.
Yeah. But it's actually very nice sharing the information, right? But not everyone receives the information the very same way you believe you are putting it out there, right? Because when I got into courses, I thought like I was gonna make people millions, you know. I was gonna help a lot of people get into the space. If they were able to run just one, if I was able to run just one store that actually made me enough money to purchase a car, they're gonna do the same, right? And you then start to see people bunk their lessons, they have excuses, or a person attends all the way. When it comes to implementation, zero implementation. You're like, I'm wasting my time here. So, yeah. So
Take
for
it
me,
like this. It's like university, bro.
Yeah.
When we all go to university in here, right? It's the same way.
True.
Like one is gonna pass here. You know what I'm saying? Like one is gonna go groove, one is gonna make excuse, one it's the same. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
for
don't
me, the discomfort comes when I know this person paid me money and I was hoping to get them results.
same as university. They paid the university. I used to have the same thing. I used to be
Yeah.
like, oh, if this person fails, it's gonna look better on me. No, it's not. My part is to give you all the information to play my part.
Yeah.
My part is to play my part.
I
And that's
see.
why I have a team to say, if someone registers on my course, this is if they skip one, that's on them,
Yeah.
and everything has to be documented. So you can say no, but you didn't do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You understand? At the end of the day, guys, as much as we giving value on the blueprint and all of these things,
Yeah.
they won't go to a doctor and say, hey, man, I'm outside, come and consult me, right? They respect doctors.
Yeah.
They pay for the fee to consult.
Yeah.
It's the same way that they have to respect the dropshippers and all these people that are doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for me, I felt like it's not fulfilling what I initially started it for, because maybe probably I was too ambitious, you know, thinking that everyone is gonna get it, you know, especially because I'm cutting them some slack, you know. They don't have to go through the whole learning process and my failures and all of that. So I'm giving them a head start. So if they don't do that, then it doesn't fulfill what I initially started it for, right? Doesn't fulfill my purpose. So if it doesn't fulfill my purpose, then what's the whole point of going?
And you don't
forward
have
with
to.
it? Yeah, and I
honestly.
don't have
you
to.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, you still making money. That's one thing I love about e-commerce or whatever. Like, I don't have,
Yeah.
like, I don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to have courses. I don't have to have classes. I can just make my money from what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Like you are.
Yeah,
Let's get
it
into
like
the
you were
juice.
describing me.
Let's get into the juice.
Oh, yeah.
Juice. Right now, when was your first profitable digital product? If you feel comfortable, disclose it. If not, if it's still running, don't.
Yeah.
When did you feel comfortable? You're like, I no gang. I'm nice now. I can wake up at 10:30.
So the year was 2022 and I just graduated, and I actually made the decision that I wasn't going to do like postgraduate. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to dial in and go hard on this dropshipping thing, right? So it took me about like 6 months to actually land on my first converting digital product that was
6
consistently.
months.
Yeah, 6
This
months
is out
of
of
research.
testing. Yeah.
The research and failing products and all of that, like testing. And I was using my savings from the previous year that I was selling physical products.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, so I still had, and I was still at home. So my living expenses are quite very low, right? Yeah, like little to no expenses. So I was using all that money like to test and test and test. So yeah, I think around June, July, I think it's actually July, that's when I actually landed on a winning product. And then, yeah, I started to then scale there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And how much was that?
In terms of how
The
much I was
margins.
making.
Yeah.
So the store was making around 150 to like 200K
On physical.
on digital
Yeah, I mean
products.
digital.
Yeah. But my ad spend was quite high as well.
Oh, how much was
Yeah.
it?
So I probably would be spending maybe around like maybe 90 grand. But it's money that's coming from sales, putting it back
Oh,
into
back.
putting it
Yeah. So
back
you're
into
making
sales.
50K profit.
Yeah, like your 60K,
50K,
80K.
60K, 50K.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Is that
actually,
on one store?
yeah, that was on one store because
Oh, okay.
for me, I feel like I'm a bit terrible at multitasking. You know, I
Okay.
can't have more than 3 stores running at the same time.
Yeah.
It becomes too taxing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like because also dropshipping is not the biggest part of my life as
Ah.
well. Yeah. Because I'm usually like in programs, like I said, now I'm completing software engineering. So
Oh, wow.
dropshipping is just like a way in order for me to be able to continue doing the things I want to do. So
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah,
doesn't
without
have
the
to take
physical,
up
yeah,
a huge part
part
of
of
my
your
life.
your life.
Yeah.
So it's like a side hustle.
It's because it's the main source of income.
No,
It's the main.
Oh, it's the main source of
Yeah,
income.
it's
So
the
it
main
can't
source
be a
of income.
side hustle. It's your main hustle,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. It's not where you stop. Like it's not where
Yeah.
you
So
end. You've got bigger.
I believe that money is a resource, right? And a huge
Mm.
portion of our lives shouldn't be spent in attempts to make money, right? We should spend most of our lives living, right? Not in pursuit of money because the chase will never end, man. You know, it will never end. If you know that picture where they like put money in front of a person or a
And they
dog
keep on
and they keep on
chasing it until they
chasing
go
and
to
all
the
of that,
grave.
right? So yeah, I really believe in that. So money is not all about the hustle, as we always see on social media, hustle hard and all of that. Yeah, we actually ought to live life and have systems that are working in the back end to actually generate us income and do the things we love.
I took 4 months out, bro. Did absolutely nothing but travel, eat good food,
You see,
spend time with
yeah,
my friends. We went to Afro ski. We did all these things, and I was still making money.
yeah, and the thing is when you get too caught up in the grind, you forget this life out there, you know, and when you start making the money, you forget like the main reason you wanted to make this money so
It's
that
because
you
of
can do
freedom.
the things
Yeah.
you love, you know. So yeah.
Oh, I like what you just said. Okay, cool. Someone wants to start what you're doing. Give me an advice. I am sitting, I'm watching the podcast. Where do I start? How do I start? And what is the 5 things that I have to look out for?
All right. So I don't know if I am going to contradict myself. But I wouldn't advise anyone to start with digital products. It's very difficult, especially if you're going to do South Africa. If you know already, South Africa is one of the most targeted countries with scams,
Of course.
right?
I just did a video
So,
yesterday, actually.
yeah,
I was like, show me.
yeah.
You're not gonna fall for that scam again this year. Because they come now. They build it like a scam right now. Like before quarter 4.
Yeah,
Someone is building a scam.
wild, right?
Mm.
So, it's very hard to convert people, right? Especially if it's a product they won't be touching, right? So they're going to be skeptic and all of that. So, um, study how e-commerce works first, and the best way to start is by selling physical products, because when you learn the art with physical products, it's much more easier to convert people with physical products because they can already imagine themselves using that product, right? And they can see other people also using the product, so they already have an idea that this is the product I'm getting, how this product works. But then when it comes to digital product, you have to have a lot of trust factors in place, right, which a beginner wouldn't know how to do, right? But I see a lot of people making a lot of mistakes with physical products, but still are able to actually make money off it, right? My advice would be start with physical products. That would be the first one. Secondly, just because I started in SA, and I see the CPMs where they are, right? I would advise anyone to start in SA as well because they are going to spend less money testing, right? And then the third one is never use emotions when you want to test the product. Always look at the numbers, look at the stats, right? So the numbers should be the one thing that tells you whether you should test the product or not, right? So I think I ran out of advice.
No, it's cool.
And then the
Okay.
other one would be don't be afraid to lose money.
Oof.
Yeah. So in the first stages of your journey, you're actually going to lose some money testing here and there. But eventually, like I said, it's a testing game and you don't know when you're going to get lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay, fine. That's the 4 things that you advise me to do. Do I need money to start?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's a pay to play game. So especially if you want to test multiple products, right? Especially with physical products. If you want to test multiple products, you have to pay for ads. So you need a bit of money, right, in order for you to be able to run ads. If you want to go the organic way, it's actually going to take time, right? Yeah. And I've never been an organic guy as well, so I can't really speak much on that. So, yeah.
Yeah, organic on. I feel like, yes. How do you run your ads, bro? Like I can't imagine myself buying a digital, like a digital product from someone I don't know, or like someone would buy a digital product from an influencer,
Yeah.
ne?
Yeah.
Because if I say, let's say the influencer says, here's
Before
my
you complete the question, right? Let me make matters worse for you.
okay,
I don't even show my face, so you can continue.
damn. So how are you selling it, dog? What are you What are you saying? What video are you using? Video ads? What are you using, dog?
Yeah, it's definitely video ads. So I use UGC, right? So
okay.
with UGC, I basically take you through the product. I show you how it works. I show you how it's going to either bring you convenience, either save you money, or like the benefits. I sell you the benefits and I show you the benefits in use.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's how
So
you're gonna be sold.
UGC is
Because you know the problem.
User generated content,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So someone else is doing the video for you.
Sometimes I do my own content.
It's important, dog. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like I'm so.
All right. So
Okay.
for example, right? What can I say? Let's say you're a podcaster, right?
Okay.
And then I come and say, you know what? I have this tool. It's going to actually save you a ton of time
To edit.
To edit, right? So it's going to literally edit all the parts. Just tell it the parts you don't want on the video, and then it's going to edit all those parts, edit out all the silence, and then generate content, like short content that's going to go on into your Instagram, and even post that content automatically, right? I'm selling you right now.
Yeah.
I actually say, and I have that product, and it's like $300. Doesn't that sound convenient?
It
And it
does.
saves you time
It does.
and all of that, right?
It does.
So, yeah, and I actually show you.
Is
I
that,
don't
is that a
just
product
tell
you made, or is it a product you're affiliated to?
So usually what I do, I would either white label the product. I find the products that are white label, or
This is so smart,
yeah,
bro.
or I actually get someone on Fiverr to actually make the product for me. Or another way is to use PLR. So PLR stands for private label rights. So you get the rights to resell whatever product. And actually, this is one of the things that actually got me into software, so that I can be able to build my own products and actually sell them and scale them. And I've been working on quite a few right now. I actually have one for WhatsApp. So on WhatsApp, you can have an AI agent. You know how annoying it is for you to actually respond to customer inquiries and all of that. How much and all.
That's
all of
why
that.
I have like automatic response.
Yeah. So, but it's better than automatic responses, because what it will do, it will engage and speak to the person
As
based.
if it's you.
It's you, right? And then if there's a question it doesn't understand, it will create a ticket for you now to jump into the conversation, right? And then you are able to help out that person. So yeah, that's one thing I've been working on right now.
There's something I'm working on.
Oh yeah.
I told you guys that I'm gonna come for this. There's something I'm working on. You remember I said, why don't we have our own Shopify? Why don't we have our
Oh,
own?
yeah.
I said that last
Yeah,
year,
I
right?
remember. Yeah,
and
you
people were like,
told me
why
that.
don't you do it?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hold up. Don't worry, this thing needs time and money. I need to
coming.
make sure no one can copy this.
Yeah.
It's a blueprint. Mine. Anyway, I
Yeah.
love that. I love that, bro. I'm all for us owning our own products, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Selling to our own, because there's no way. There's another one that you mentioned. It's called Captions.
Yeah.
Not much those guys are making. Captions is basically an app where if I do the shorts,
Yeah.
like for this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
it will just put captions there.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
it'll-
look at how easy of a concept
A
that
concept is,
Yeah.
right? And my subscription every month is like $20,
Damn.
right?
Yeah.
How many $20 are there?
Bro.
And it's got 30 30,000 users.
That's wild.
How much is that, bro? 30,000 users. And then
Imagine.
he made it
And
once.
you probably like on the basic plan.
Bro,
There's people on the like
premium.
pro plans and stuff. Yeah.
People don't understand how big that is.
That's huge. And especially if it's on the international market, $50 is like nothing to people in business, especially that needs the tool, right?
Okay. Let's go this side. Let's
Oh,
go this
yeah,
side.
cool.
There's a side I wanna go to, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? Are you scaling?
Right now?
Yeah.
Of course. You had the notification.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
key for people are comfortable spending a bit of money.
So
and
you internationally now,
Um,
most of your products, or you got 50-50?
yeah, it
It's a
goes
split.
both ways because it's a split because what the thing with products is that a product might work in ZA, and you'd find that a product that's not working in ZA, it's working in the United States.
Yeah.
So it's
Because
always
they
a
have
split.
obesity that side.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
So sometimes
Come
like
get me. Anyway.
so sometimes you probably would be solving problem. You have a product that's solving South African problems.
Yeah.
And you sometimes have a product that's solving UK problems. So that's how you have like the split.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, fine. This is what I'm getting from you. I find a product that is solving a problem.
Yes.
That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
I build whatever digital product around that. Then I run
Yes.
ads.
Yeah. So what you do, just to add on that, right? You're going to find a problem-solving product because people will always pay any amount to make their pain stop, right? So if it's a problem, for example, if you hate adding those captions manually, right? Then CapCut or is it Caption?
Caption.
Yeah, Caption comes in and they say,
Sponsor me, you know. I've said it twice now.
right?
Anyway.
And they say, yo, BA, you spend 20 minutes putting these things. Give us $20 and we're going to like do all of that. And then you look at that 20 minutes over a week, it's more than an hour. You'll be like, oh, I'm saving more than an hour of my time, right? So with that product, right? So if you look at a problem-solving product, so it causes the person more pain not to have your product, right? So that's why I always vouch for problem-solving products. And then you'll then build the store, showing how your product is the bridge or is the solution to solve whatever problem that the person is experiencing. Because I also have this saying that people don't often purchase products, but they purchase the solutions that the product provides. So your product is just a vehicle to the solution. Yeah,
Spot on.
yeah.
I've always said that. Maybe when it's coming from you, it's gonna.
Probably sound better.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining me, my man. In that camera over there, is there something you want to leave us with, or is there anything else you want to add to what you do? And yeah.
All right. So what I would actually put out there is always pursue whatever idea that you have, because whether you do it or not, if you're worried about age or anything like that, there's usually this saying that if you want to study a degree and worried that you are 30 now and by the time you complete you'll be 34. Even if you don't do it, 4 years later you're still 34, right? So pursue whatever ideas that you have. Put your heart and mind into there. And there's also a saying that says success is a series of failures, right? I've lost more than I've won. I can count my wins and I have a lot of losses. But the thing is, you get that one win, it counts, and all those losses no longer count. So yeah, that's what I would like to put out there. And man, definitely pursue e-commerce, it's still at its infancy stage in SA. There's still a lot of money to be made. So yeah, and shout out to you, BA, for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sakile. Shout out to him. Come on, studio, let's go. Woo! Don't forget to do the right thing. We're about to hit 100K subscribers. Pusha gang, let's go. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm about to kick some tickle. Aye. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.